Hello, I've been looking for a good application to read comics for quite some time now, and I think I have finally found the application I was looking for. That application is Comic Swiper. It has many really cool features, so I want to show them to you. The first one, which you obviously see, is the history. You can see which comics you've read so far on the very beginning, and these don't have to be comics you read just on this computer. You can see comics which you read on other devices as well. So let it just load. Alright, so here you can see all the comics I've read between my multiple devices, and here are the comics I've read just on this particular device. So when I close this, you will see these not found are the ones that I have been reading on other devices. It says not found because I don't have it installed on my computer right now. So let's get to the most important stuff, that is of course reading the comic. So we can see that the comic has filled the whole screen. There are no abstractions, so it looks very nice. You can bring up a zoom box if you double click. Here you can set the zoom and do other stuff. We will get to it later. So first, the most important thing is how we're going to navigate through the comic, and there are multiple ways to do it. The best is if you have, for example, a touchscreen laptop, and you can touch the screen and swipe across your screen to move to the comic. But I don't have a touchscreen laptop now, so I will just use my mouse for now. As you can see, it just swipes. Alright. There are other ways to do it, you just saw it. You can use your scroll wheel to go through the comic. And also you can use the arrows on your keyboard to move through the comic. Now, another interesting way to move through the comic is the so-called Touchpad Mode. It is very useful if you have a laptop, but it is not touch screen. It basically turns your touchpad into a screen. I'll show how it works. So right now I have a mouse, so it isn't very nice, but imagine if you had a touchpad. So when you drag your finger across the touchpad, you will see that when you let go, it will do a swiping motion. So it's basically like you have a screen instead of a touchpad. It locks the cursor into one place, and then when you let go, it returns it to the center of the screen. Yeah, and shortcut to disable it is F1, so I'm going to press it to exit that mode and continue reading. So how do we read the comic? As you can see, I don't do anything between the pages right now, so it's kind of a big stream of images which we are moving through, and eventually you will get to the end of a step, and a step is a set of pages. So currently, let me just bring up the zoomer. The step size, or actually you can see it here, the step size is 5. That means that we load 5 images at once. And let me load more. So you can load more by pressing this button when you get to the end of a step. You can press right click and find load more here, or as it says here, you can just press space, which is the best in my opinion. It is the easiest. So you can see now that we have loaded a new step, and I will show you more stuff. So next thing, we have the zoomer. So you can zoom right here, how how much you want. So let's just say it's here. And that is for the manual zooming. You can fit it to the width of your screen. So each page is as wide as your screen, or you can do the fit to height, and each page will have the height of your screen. So that works nicely. And yeah, so more options now. The thing that is very nice about Comic Swiper is that everything is customizable. As you can see, there are many options for customizing the animations. You can change the swipe distance. Let me just demonstrate it to you. Okay, I've changed it quite a bit now, and now we are swiping much more. And now swiping has become really hard. Alright, so let's just change it back to normal. And that is the same for arrows. For now it is small, but we can change this, and now we are covering more distance. It was about here. And you can change the duration of animations, so now they are really slow. Let's just get back to normal. Another thing that is very nice is that you can customize the step size. So let's say you don't want a certain amount of steps and you want to increase the amount of steps. So let's just say 17, and you will load 17 pages at once. So let it load. Okay. So now we have loaded 17 pages at once. You can see the step size is now set to 17, and we'll see when. And now the step will end at the 17th page, just as expected. So now let's go and I'll show you something else. There is a rating system in this application. I'll show it to you. Alright, so this is the review window, and when you reach the end of a comic, it will appear, and it is very useful if you don't know which comic to read. You can go on the website of Comic Swiper and see what other people say about the comic, if you want to read one, or if you don't know what to read, you can just look at the comics that are available there. So let me just make a comment like nice comic, and let me submit it. Wait a little, and we can see that it has been successfully posted on their website. Let's see it. So here is the review, and if you go to the home page, we can see that it has been posted here on the front page. So that is about it. That is all I wanted to show you. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.